So I wanted to send out this little message to all of our students. This is a communication just to our students. I have a little gift I want to give you as students, something I want to present to you. But first let me say this. I know you're in the midst of busy midterms and all that's going on in your lives, so many activities and so many pressures on your life. And I want to say there are a lot of pressures on my life as well. And the work, there's so many things happening for me. Probably the busiest time and the busiest year I have ever had. But what a thrilling time it is also as we move through a transition and look to the future for this great university and for your lives here as students. But let me say this, at homecoming and with all the activities around that, all the student participation in all of that, I had an incredible moment. I have been thinking and talking about the ways in which God breaks into our lives. When that happens, when God breaks into our lives, there is something joyous that happens. Something often that brings beauty into our lives, something that brings meaning, something in so many circumstances that brings even justice in our lives. That's what happens when God breaks into our lives, the way we are living, the way we are working, our community, and so forth. And something happened to me when I walked into the room for the talent show. God broke into my life and into the life of this community with the joyous music that went on, the great talent of our students. I'm always thrilled about that. Sharon and I, by the way, have been to every talent show in our 17 years here, and we walked into that room and listened to that music, but there was something else that happened, and that is that I looked out across the room and there were probably hundreds of you, students, wearing a t-shirt that said, "I Heart Phil." And I was so moved by that. God was breaking into my life at that moment with joy and with beauty and with love for our students. What a thrilling thing it was for me. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for doing that. I want to thank you for taking the initiative, for actually buying those t-shirts. And so thank you for that. So I have a little gift I want to give you right now. And it is this. Let me show you. Hang on. And I hope you can see that. It is, as you see, I Heart Students. And notice the way it's signed there as well. And I hope this is a small gesture of thanks to you, of belief in you as my students, as our students here at SBU. I hope this comes as a small little way in which God might break into your lives in this busy moment of the season and of your work and all of that. So thank you for watching.